Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel Foreigner. The Foreigner. I'm here on one of the main arteries of Tegucigalpa, Honduras. Just about to visit and, of course, to tell you a little bit about what is the situation of healthcare in Honduras. Buenas. Uh, what is the when we talk about the public healthcare system in Honduras? Of course, we talk about that some people have different opinions. Some others they say, well, public health system, is really because it's public, of course. In any developing country, public healthcare mean that it's very limited. It's very, it's hard to say that it's a really high quality, just like a private hospital or private clinic or privately taking care of your health in a private manner, of course, with your private doctor anywhere in Western country. Of course, even if you have insurance, you pick a doctor, of course, and the doctors of your choice. Basically, you get the best quality care that you can get, and for the money you're paying for insurance or copay. If you're a copay, your copay is $20 for every $100 of medical cost. It's still big money. I mean, if your bill runs to like $20,000 or $15,000, typical bill, medical care bill in a 2 or 3 day stay in any Western country, it doesn't run lower than 12,000, 12 to 10 to $12,000. For 2 3 days, in these medical facilities, being there. If you go for an emergency, of course, insurance takes care of most of the hit. If you have insurance. If you don't have insurance, you're stuck with a huge medical care bill, in which you can end up bankrupt. I mean, they come bankrupt. Millions of people go bankrupt because of medical care issues in the United States and Canada and other Western countries. But let's talk about what is the situation of public medical care in Central America and Latin America in general. The building we see back there is called Instituto Hondureño de Seguridad Social, which means that translated to the hospital for social security benefits. Of course, those of you who has benefits, but this is not just for seniors, but it attends the relatives of the seniors, the social security benefits for them and for their relatives and family members too, and others. Of course, it's a public hospital. This big hospital you see there is a 6-story building. Is one of the 3 main public hospital in the capital city here in Tegucigalpa, Honduras. The other 2, one is called San Felipe, which is located in the western part of the city, located on that where I'm telling you. I'm pointing my finger. And the other one is called Hospital Escuela de Tegucigalpa, which is the city hospital of Honduras, in which particularly that hospital is where most of the medical students end up doing their internship, doing their last years of residency, and end up working there. It's called Hospital Escuela, which is the city hospital of Tegucigalpa, city hospital of Honduras. 3 main public hospital I mentioned. Today I'm gonna really take a little walk and walk to that building just to give you a little good, understanding of what's going on with public hospitals in Honduras in this case, but Latin America in general. Of course, depending on where you are, what's the location, if you're in Central America or you're in Brazil, Mexico, you may end up having a little better care in a public setting, public hospital, little better care depending on which country you're from, which country you are visiting or becoming an expat. And you are, as a foreigner, of course, you get benefits in any public hospital in the capital city. If if your spouse is Honduran, citizen, you get the same treatment. It's free, almost free, I would say, because in these facilities, you basically you register for free if you are outpatient. That you just come in here and have medical care treatment. Like if your wife, is going to go through C-section. It says C-section is if your wife is pregnant, it's free. But let's say that you need extra care for like a tomography, sonogram, and ultrasound, things like that. Then you have to end up paying, getting those extra payment. In a private setting, of course, you can pay 3 times more in a private hospital, 3 times more than you can pay in a hospital like this one that we see here. So this is the same. This is the hospital, the public hospital I was just telling you about a couple minutes ago. I'm approaching the facility there while we're talking. But basically, one like a sonogram that can cost you, or a tomography that can cost you like 5,000 lempiras in a private setting, right? In a private lab or a private facility. ¿Cómo está? Buenas tardes, señor. Solo voy pasando acá. Yeah, muchas gracias. The man is standing here. So, but basically, you end up paying like 300 lempiras, which is almost 300 lempiras is $12 for a tomography. So, like I said before, it's almost free, not 100% free, but a tomography, an ultrasound like that, you end up paying 300 lempiras approximately, right? So, like I was giving an example of a relative who was here. One of my nieces was here at this hospital not long ago, like 4 months ago, I would say, very much, in which she was staying in this facility. It's a 7-story building, right here, with the different floors and different services they provide. And it was free, of course, but she required a little more extra care. And then she ended up paying another 500 lempiras, which is like a $20 approximately. That the husband, with my niece's husband, has to really pay that, make that payment, extra payment for that service. Now, how does it work if we compare if you are a foreigner, I mean, if you are an expat or planning to live in Honduras, Tegucigalpa? Of course, medical care is a very important issue that you have to be aware of, right? And the more information you get, of course, the better, understanding and the better care you can get. You get the basic information about what you need to do, what kind of care you need to do. Of course, I was telling you the other day, a few days ago, it was 4 or 5 days ago around, about my dental care, in which I paid in a private dental office $20 for a dental cleaning, and around $46 was it for a fill-in, like a procedure of my teeth on my lip that required 2 visits for a fill-in, in which there was it's affordable. It's a good dentist. It was a good dentist, in a private setting. But right now we're talking about what is called for, the cost of public hospital in Honduras. The 3 main hospitals I just mentioned to you, and the extra payment for tomography, ultrasound, that you can have, but it's lower than any private hospital. In Tegucigalpa, the capital, there are 3 main private hospitals where you can, if you're an outpatient, or if you require surgery or different, even trauma, I can mention Hospital Viera. That's one of them. The other one is Hospital Semesa, Hospital de Tomografía, right? That in this capital city, of course, you can make the arrangement if you are in a private setting. If you're a private room, you pay an amount. That is a double, of course, if you are sharing your room with another patient. For instance, one of my friends who was at one of these private hospitals that I just mentioned, that did require the stay for he had an accident and he did require 48-hour stay at this private facility, and he ended up paying 30,000 lempiras, which that in a current, the current exchange rate is it's at let's see, 30,000 lempiras is $1,200 for a 2-day stays. Yeah, because he left at the, he was giving, let go on the third day. But the 2-day left, including surgery, including tomographies, including ultrasound, I mean, all the X-ray thing, and the care, 24/7 care in a private room, it costs $1,200, which is divided by 2 days, $600 per day per stay, at this private facility, private hospital. So that 2 days of stay in this particular case of this person I still know well, that paid $1,200 for 2 days stay in a private hospital in Tegucigalpa. Any Western country, Canada, US, or, Europe, will end up costing you at least $10,000 at least for 3 days in an emergency situation in which would require surgery and all the care, 24/7 care, 24-hour care until the person is let go. The bill doesn't. It's very rare that it will come to like $5,000-$6,000 unless you are, depending on the state. If you have, in small town America, it may, lower the cost a little bit. But let's say that your insurance covers, if you have insurance, right? Of course, some people don't have insurance, like Obamacare or funded by the federal government insurance. Then you're stuck with that high, big, pricey, medical care bill. $10,000 that could bankrupt you. That could really make you homeless. I mean, if you're paying your rent, once they hit you with a civil lawsuit, the hospital has big time lawyer that can, send you to, civil court to make you pay somehow, right? Of course, you can make a payment arrangement and you ended up, but still it's a very big issue about getting medical care in Western country and in Latin America. Of course, I'm gonna have a little walk just to show you the facility. And so this is the issue here is about getting, if you can get as a foreigner, like I said before, if you can get, proper quality medical care if you live in places like San Jose, Costa Rica, Central America, in Panama City, and most major cities, in Latin America, like the other second largest city in Honduras in this case is the city of San Pedro Sula, a city of more than 1 million people also, in which the other branch of SAMESA, Hospital del Valle, and there's another well-known 4-star, because they rate this. The ranking goes by the stars, just like a hotels, right? You have different ranking. The 5-star is the top, top ranking. 5-star with hotels and hospital we're talking about here. So the hospital system has a ranking too, like a rated 4-star, like the Hospital del Valle and the other one, SAMESA. And if I can mention a few here, of course, in places like Costa Rica, in San Jose, the country of Costa Rica, an hour flight from where in the capital city Tegucigalpa, you can. There are two, main, very well known for expats and U.S. citizens, Canadians. Many people come, thousands of people come every year to get medical. That's what they call medical tourism, in which they come and they ended up paying only 30%, 1/3 of you can pay for any medical care in your own country, in U.S. or Canada. You end paying 30% of it in places like Clínica Bíblica, the hospital. That's the name of the hospital, Clínica Bíblica in San Jose, and the other one is it's called CIMA San Jose. That's what the other one. And these two, particularly these two hospitals in San Jose, Costa Rica, it's been approved by the Joint Commission of Hospitals that oversees the quality of care in the United States. So it's a very well known and recognized facilities in Central America. Of course, Vivian Pelas is a big private hospital in Managua, Nicaragua, in which, if I can name a few, of course, I'm not going to name all of them, but it's a high quality, world-class standards also. But you can, depending on your case or situation, you can do your research, and of course, how does your insurance going to work if you have Medicaid, you know, all, you know, Blue Cross, Blue Shield. Of course, those details. I mean, some of them can work around. I think in San Jose, Costa Rica, they'll work you out. You know, you can work around those issues about how to apply your insurance, you know, benefits to, in this case and situation. And of course, Brazil, Colombia, they have, you know, even for people who want to do plastic surgery. I think, you know, Colombia has been very popular recently. Mexico is very popular, and Brazil too. Brazil, one of the top medical facility, the hospital named Albert Einstein in Brazil, in Sao Paulo, Brazil, was one of the top 10 in the planet in quality care, rated by the international, you know, community. I mean, national magazines alike. What being one of the top 10 in the world. So Latin America is not far away from, you know, giving good medical care in private setting. Public settings, like I just mentioned, in Honduras, are improving. Of course, this is election year in Honduras, and I'm not going to get into the politics of it, but of course, you know, it's election year right now. In March next month is going to be the primary season, in which candidates are going to be talking about, most likely, about health care issues in Central America, in Honduras in particular. So it's a big issue, but as an expat, I'm ready to move, you know, to a new country, to have, you know, to lower your medical costs, your medical care. This could be an option. So that's the purpose of this video, to you know, to have a little view and to review a little bit how does, and a little about cost. What is the cost of medical care in this case, the capital city of Honduras. So as I walk around, I'm gonna go to walk a little bit here. Buenas tardes. They sell all kinds of, you know, toys and stuff outside the hospital here, like you know, stuff for if you're visiting your loved one, of course, teddy bears and such like that. Teddy bears you can take to, you know, and of course that's the main entrance of the hospital there, right? It's a little puppy snapping. People visit even on Saturday, like today, visiting their loved ones, you know. And if you need water or drinks or chips, you can just buy it, you know, outside this facility, this is the main entrance of the facility. Let's say how much it costs a hot dog. ¿Cuánto cuesta un hot dog, señora? 40, 40 lempiras for a hot dog facility here. Sí, y las tajaditas, ¿cuánto? Lo mismo. Oh, 40 lempiras. 40 lempiras for a hot dog. Viene con todo. ¿Sí? 40, she's just smiling. I guess she doesn't want on video, but we respect that. So this is very much the entrance of the medical facility. All kinds of people come. The parking area is way on where I'm standing, where I'm, you know, putting my finger. Where taxi service? ¿Cómo estás? Mucho gusto. It's a 40 lempiras for a hot dog, or 40 lempiras for each one of these chips, right? This is a plantain chip, very popular here in Honduras. As we wait here, we can just eat, right? So, 40 lempiras is $1.40, around $1.40 for a chip or a hot dog, depending on the case. Me puede vender uno por favor. So, guys, I wanted to have you know, a little chat about how medical care costs in Honduras, the private setting or public setting. So, see you in the next video. Hopefully you like this kind of content. If you like, please like or subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Take care. So this is the goodies that goes with the plantain, equivalent to 40 lempiras. You taste good. So I'm really chipping that. Is all, you know, lunchtime pass. Jalapeno? No, I don't like jalapeno because I don't like hot things. But you can put mustard. Esa es mostaza, ¿verdad? Sí. Mustard, yes, mayo, mustard, little, you know, esto es de salsa, yes, like a onion sauce. Tastes really good for 40 lempiras. Okay, so this is your serving. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. And she's gonna give me the change. 10 lempiras, 10 lempiras, right? 10 lempiras for the change. So I just paid with 50 lempiras. I got the change for 10 lempiras for my lunch, which is plantain with all the goodies. Good enough for, you know, for a good lunch. Thanks, guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye. Take care.